You know, you're not missing a beat. You're not missing a single beat. Everything in your life has upgraded more than in love. You have love in so many different forms, yes, but your money, your energy, your reach, they're stating everything. You think everything's changed now? You think everything's upgraded now? Just you wait. Our reading today is about the fact that you let go. The fact that you let go of people that aren't willing to give you balance, give and take, that don't appreciate your time. That as soon as you see, hey, this is a person that as soon as I put my guard down, soon, they would try to hit me. When I feel a person as a book of monsters, but this book of monsters they have in the forbidden section, meaning they don't embrace, they don't hold authenticity. There's something dark, not dark of the soul. So there's something dark about them. You can see as clear as day, and you stare it away. You understand, I'm not putting myself in risky situations anymore to help others. I'm not having always this sense of, I don't want to be pessimistic. I don't want to be paranoid or jump to conclusions about them. Give them a chance. You understand. Not everybody is deserving of a chance. And the strength you have has now brought in a love partner that feels the same. Wow. So, what's going on with your love life? This feels strong as fuck. Wow. Yeah. You were in a state of imprisonment about a connection that you weren't sure if you were tripping, if you were making it up in your mind, if it was more than it ever was. This person thought they played you like a fiddle. This person made assumptions about who you were, and then when you didn't sit to their standard, they decided, I'm going to go away from this connection without even speaking a word. Just as you didn't owe this person anything, they didn't owe you anything. So they didn't go with me here. It's not that they did something wrong by dipping out of your life. Was it inconsiderate? It's a hard place for me even to stay as well, because if you were in a position where you felt so much pressure of the eye, I'm putting myself in your person's shoes. It had nothing to do with you why they separated. They were like, if you were in my shoes right now and you saw how many eyes were on me, you would understand why you feel this tension, this negative source. You would understand why in the past I registered your strength as desperation, is what they want me to state. You're this bearer of good news. You have a whole new beginning. That this person, time will tell if they come back. What you are to focus on right now is the fact that you have reclaimed your inspiration, your power, your oomph. You're eating better. You're eating more than better. You're taking care of yourself more than better. You have completed, and you're figuring out how to continue your mojo, is what they want me to state. Your new schedule, your new shine. Wow. Yeah, there is going to be somebody that I'm not a doctor, I'll never call somebody, diagnose them as a narcissist, but this person had narcissistic tendencies nonetheless. And it's going to come in and state that, I wish I would have came in sooner, this was going on, this was going on. You have a couple different energies in your vicinity. This is definitely a separate person from the way they made me separate the cards. This person could have blonde features or light features. A person that likes to play dumb is what they want me to state, but isn't. knows exactly what they're doing. And definitely only makes actions once they're worked up, is what they want me to state. They are very attractive. They're going to come in with a sincere offer, but it's only because everything's going good in your life now. They want to be part of your movie. They don't want to be a background character of a movie. They don't even want to be somebody that was only had a side part in your movie. They want to be a main front face of your movie. That's what they're stating. But you are so strong, and you understand, you will see this as clear as day, and you will see it only as more of a confirmation that you are on the right timeline, that you are seeing things happen before they truly happen. Because right before all of that comes in, I'm sensing you already had some people reach out to you. Collective takes what resonates, but a lot of you here have already stood up to this source or stated, you know what? I'm not playing this game. I see the reason behind your sweetness, and it's bitter. Wow. You see, the thing is you're so happy to be solidified. Not only from readings, not only from other people's actions, but from literally just your mind clarity. How easy it can be to exchange energy with a person, even if you're not in front of each other. For so long, you realize now that even people you were separated for years from, you still were giving them your energy by thinking so hard about them and wanting approval and etc. What was weighing you down? What was keeping you tired? What was keeping you feeling ill-nourished in more ways than one? Was being surrounded by the thought of, if I'm doing everything right to bring in these people, if I'm doing everything right to reclaim and have redemption, when you never needed redemption with whoever this person was to begin with. This first connection of cards that we pulled, there's difference. There is a sense of them coming back. But this light complexioned person, they will remain somebody that was just a glimpse in your story. Played a part, yes. You realized, I'm not going to be afraid of analyzing the past anymore. And knowing analyzing the past means I can continue to go forward. It's being prepared. It's not rushing into anything. You're still holding this complete sense of liberation. And you see love in 24. You feel love in 24. And it's kind of like, you know, in Harry Potter, the every flavored beans, the box of every flavored beans, that is the mixture of what you have had in 23 with people, with opportunities. You've tried all the jelly beans. So now you know what each one tastes like, even if one looks similar to another. You've experienced them all enough. You've had enough practice. That's why in 24, the real opportunities, the real people, the real connections are continuing, but being found as well. You won. You've already won. And you remind yourself that over and over again anytime your parasite tries to get in your mind. My friend, you've already won. This is a time of expressing yourself to the world. There is no reclaiming your power. It is done. It is with you. Wow. A lot of individuals really look up to the fact that it's like right when they think you're going to be taken down, you only rise above more. You make people look in the mirror and say, what in my life have I just settled with? People see you as a phoenix. There could be a lot of water signs in the dynamic of this reading. You could be a water sign, or one of these two people we're talking about is a water sign. They're stating 24 is not a time. There's a difference between hermit mode, being in hermit mode, but still being in the state of not dormance, of going forth. You're going to be seen more this year than you ever have in your entire life. And they needed to make sure for a very long time you felt, go with me here, alone, to be able to stand in a room full of people and still only follow your guidance. To not overwhelm you. To make you reclaim and see your magic. To be in touch with your feminine and your masculine within self. 24 is about so much more than love. Let that just come to you. My friend, you got nothing to do except continue to not compete with others. To compete with yourself. To be relaxed. And go hard. That fire within you is burning, is blazing. The biggest thing for you to focus on is you have completed a level of shadow work. That wind you feel around you, that brightness you feel, everything's a little more brighter. The weight off your shoulders. You're correct. You completed a chapter of your shadow work. You are in a phase. Because life's a phase. Lives are always phases. They're sections. They're chapters. They're evolution. I'm not stating everything is shits and rainbows from here on out, but I'm telling you, you burned away. It is gone. This timeline that could have stored you for itself is what it wants me to state. This timeline is expansion. It's showing. It's letting the flames blaze. You have already taken off from the shadow work. Now it's time to work with wind and fire. Now it's time to work with all communication. So 23 was about your emotions with the water. Your fire has always purged. Your fire has always, even if it dwindled down to a little ember, always been able to spark back up. 23 was about understanding the strength of your feminine nature, no matter how you identify. Your nurture, your compassion, your sympathy for self, for others, but mainly for self. To understand your emotions and why you can love so much when people don't give you a reason to love them. Yada yada. 24 is about your masculine. It's that going. Charging. Not jogging, charging. And taking everything head on that you see as for your highest timeline. You know what to do from here. You know where to focus your energy. You know how to handle your time accordingly. That is what I have for you today, TikTok Collective. And I will see you when I see you. Let's get it.